What is up, YouTube knife community? Back again today to go over a few things that are important, I guess. One thing I want to say before I get started is the other day, whenever I was giving thanks to everybody, I left out a guy that is pretty important. That for some reason, I don't know why, he just slipped my mind. And actually, the paper that I had the other day, I was cutting it up, and I was picking it up, and just one glance down the names, I realized I didn't see his name. Alex Knife Box on YouTube and on Instagram. I don't know how I missed you, buddy, but I missed you. Here's your shout out, man. Here's your thank you for a little bit of inspiration that you gave me, starting your channel. I know there for a long time you kicked around the idea, and we almost thought you wasn't, and then you did. So that helped me a little bit too. So what I want to go over today a little bit is and to thank everybody else, the same people I sent my thanks to last week. I want to thank y'all again, all the guys from the HRC police and all the guys who shouted me out on Instagram and YouTube and all that, telling people to subscribe to my channel. Bama, love you, Bubby. Everybody, thank y'all so much. Hopefully I'll get my wheels rolling and learn how to do some of this stuff a little bit better, and we'll be off running before long. What I wanted to do today is go over how I do my edge retention test, or my cardboard cut test. Right now, I'm not that great at the editing and the patching videos and all that stuff. So for now, all I'll be able to do is I'll bring my notebook that I write it in. I'll show you the cardboard I cut, and I'll tell you the results that I got. If that's not good enough, I mean, if that's not something that everybody trusts, please just leave it down in the comments and say, bro, just leave the edge retention test to the pros for now until I can edit my videos and all that crap. But just wanted to bring that up. So here's how I do it. Here's the cardboard that came from this test that I'm getting ready to talk about, and here is how I do it. I cut my strips like G does, Gerald over at Post 76. I pretty much do my test almost identical to Gerald. And right here is the piece of rubber that I put down, and I cut on it so my edge isn't banging off of wood, because I do it on the front porch on my banister. So there's that. And for the knife that I'm talking about today, it's the Manly Patriot fixed blade. As far as I know, this is the only fixed blade that Manly makes. It's a little dirty, it's been used. Beautiful knife, beautiful little companion knife. Companion in my book. Okay, so the two tests that I ran on it, actually I ran another test, but I lost the paperwork, so I'm not going to talk about that. But the last two sharpenings and the last two tests, one was 139 feet fine edge, picked up another 50 feet working edge, so a total of 189 feet. Then the second test, I got 139 fine edge, which was the same exact fine edge on the first time. And I picked up 56 more on working edge, 6 feet more than the last one. Wait. Yeah, 6 feet more than the last one, because I got 195 total on the second one. You probably can't read my chicken scratch, but there's my chicken scratch. That's how I keep up with it. So I just want to give a few specs on this knife, mainly because I don't hear a lot about this knife, and this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful knife. It's comfortable, it cuts good, it's a slicing, I mean, it does so great. That's another reason why I wanted to bring this one up today. But let me go over these stats real quick. At 15 degrees per side, it is 14 to 17 behind the edge. So it ranges from 14 to 17. That's at 15 degrees per side. Okay, you got a 3 5/8 blade, a 3 1/2 inch cutting edge, and it's 8 1/8 overall. The handle is 5/8 inches thick, and the handle is 4 1/2 inches long. So you got a good grip. It comes with a pretty decent sheath, drain hole. Decent retention. So all that checks out pretty good for me. The other reason why I wanted to talk about this knife is the other day I had, it's CPM 154, by the way, CPM 154. And that's another thing too. I'm all into super steels and S90Vs and the Maximets and all that good stuff. But on some knives, a simple steel like this CPM 154, for me, is better. I'd rather have it because this knife, a companion knife that I don't carry all the time, and when I do, I have an intended purpose for that knife. I mean, it's going for a reason. And most of the time, I would rather have that to where I can touch it up real easy on some kind of cheap stone or a small stone or something I can hold between my fingers and be done, and make good precise cuts. So that one CPM 154 is great in my book, especially for a knife like this. I mean, it's perfect. I'd much rather have this than D2 or anything like that. It's a beautiful steel. I love it. So getting back on track, the one reason why I wanted to talk about this knife is I had recommended it to one of my buddies for a companion knife. And by the way, thank you, Kurt. Kurt is the reason I own this knife. He helped me out, gave it to me. Real good knife, killer knife. But the guy I had recommended it to was telling me that on his companion knives, he would rather have at least or around a 1/4 inch blade stock. You know who you are, so this video's for you and for me in a way, because I want to see too. So he's saying that if it's not close to a 1/4, and he decides he wants to go do some outdoorsy type stuff, batoning and drilling holes in wood or whatnot, he's afraid that it'll damage the knife, So I was going to do a little bit of work with it, see how it does before. I didn't want to make this all about edge retention. So let's see if this old boy holds up. So 14 thousandths behind the edge and 155 blade stock, or 1/8 inch blade stock, just a hair over 1/8. Yeah, he's afraid that it would get chippy or rolly or whatever. So I'd like to see for myself. Try a piece of this heavy duty lumber right here. Well, maybe. All right. So Let's see if it's done any damage with the baton. I don't see any damage. Don't see any damage with the baton. Alright. Let's see if we can. Alright. See, there isn't a hole right here. I'm going to try it right there. Let's see if we can drill him a hole in this board. This is just a little pine board, but it's still decently tough, I guess. I don't know. Right there is the hole I just drilled. Drilled a hole through the board. No, let's see the knife if I got any damage. See if we have any damage out there on the tip. Don't see any damage. There's only one thing on this knife that I see that I would change. And I'll show it to y'all right now. Right, the handle right here has got a little tab that sticks out. I don't know what the purpose of that tab was or why they did that, but I think it should contour with the scales right there. The only reason it bothers me is when you're drilling holes like that and you come back to a reverse grip like this, you got a knife like that, and you're gouging, that thing will scratch you, palm your hand. But anywho, that's the Manly Patriot in CPM 154. Excellent knife. I would recommend this knife to anybody. I would recommend any Manly knife to anybody. If you want a no-nonsense work knife, right there is what you want. Either a peak or a wasp. Or if you carry a companion knife, you want that Patriot right there. And I'll have some edge retention tests sooner or later on the wasp and the peak. But for today, I guess that's it. Buddy, the buddy who I was talking to about the CPM 154 and the blade stock being too thin and all that good stuff. I guess this right here answered our question. Will it hold up at just barely over 1/8 of an inch? And thin geometry behind the edge too. So now this knife will do your outdoor tasks, plus it'll slice your chicken at lunchtime. So I say it's a big hell yeah. Thank y'all for watching. See you on the next one.